So we talked about the stars. I guess we can go around. Who do you think should sit down on your team? Who was a big letdown? And I guess, Nicole, let's start with you.
I got my list here. I have I was gonna say I'm gonna maybe say Ingram. I don't know what's happening with him. But he had 4 rushes for 22 yards, and then the 1 yard reception where he ended up fumbling it, during the third quarter with 5 minutes to go. Uh, we need our running backs. We need to be a running team. It's not just passing.
Yeah.
We need to be versatile on both fronts. And right now, we're not getting anywhere with our tires. So I need Ingram to come out and perform a little bit more. He used to be like one of the go-to with Kamara, back to back to back, and he needs to find the holes and get through.
Yeah.
So that's my guy.
Okay, that's fair enough. Andrew,
Yeah.
you got somebody who should have sat down on your team? Who was your letdown?
Cam Brate. I mean, I know it's not Gronk, and I know that we don't have like really anything else for tight ends after that. But like the first play of the game, offside false start because of him, and dropping passes and just not looking ready to play this season. So I would say Cam Brate.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I honestly, for both of you, I would honestly probably agree. I would also argue, even though Jameis won the game, the first, 2 quarters, I don't think he was that stellar too. Like, he showed up when it mattered, but
I put meh beside him.
Mine might come to a shocker for some people, but it's the guy's jersey who I'm wearing, Kyle Pitts, actually. I'm getting a little worried. I'll be quite frank. I know he's a Gator, and he did stellar when he was there, right? And shout out to the Florida Gators, Andrew. I know you're a big fan, but 2 catches and 19 receiving yards. It's kind of tough because I can't really tell necessarily if that's just his fault or if that's a coaching problem. Because, I do know that the New Orleans Saints, and correct me if I'm wrong, they have one of the strongest running backs in the league, but they have a really good passing game for the most part. With Drew Brees, Jameis Winston, like they have had, however you want to say it, really good arms, right? Mm-hmm. So I was kind of thinking more so that Kyle Pitts was going to be utilized a little bit more, especially with all the publicity that Drake London was getting and how he was the number 1 wide receiver off the board and everything like that. But this is his second season, right? And, I feel like the nerves kind of should have let up a bit. So I'm not sure if this kind of stems down to if this is just play calling, if this is Arthur Smith just, not wanting to fully just kind of let him out there or what's going on with that. But I'm disappointed, and I definitely want to see a lot more out of him, especially, him being, one of the, I guess, highest tight ends taken in a long time, right? So I don't know. I'm thinking I'm going to be wrong. I'm thinking he's going to explode. And don't get me wrong, like he's not by any means a bad tight end, right? Like he's definitely still up there as a higher caliber tight end. He's a good route runner, and I know he puts in the effort, obviously, but I'm really hoping, that he kind of shows and proves us all wrong. So unfortunately, that's my sit down of the week.
It's reasonable.
Yeah, but yeah, so that's probably the big one. But
thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.